All right, gamblers, degenerates, action junkies, welcome to the What Are Your Odds Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm your host, Gusto Gill, with my co-host.
Sure bet, Sean.
And we are back for episode 3, boxing edition. Listen, y'all, it's a celebration.
Absolutely.
Green slips for everybody that tuned in. I don't know what the numbers look like, but if you did tune in and you followed our bets, you made you some money.
There you go, man. Absolutely. It was we redeemed ourselves.
Absolutely.
It was a week of redemption.
And we told y'all we was gonna redeem ourselves. It's not gonna be losing slips all the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time it should be green. We do our research. We're not your average gamblers. We're pretty smart gamblers. Now, when it comes to me, I go a little crazy with some of my bets because I'm trying to go for Gusto like I always do. That's how I earned the name Gusto Gill. Sean, he's more of a safe guy. He's more of a guy that's more practical. He's gonna get you that one bet that you're really counting on.
Absolutely. We're just wired a little different, guys. I emotionally and mentally go crazy if I'm taking certain chances. Where this guy here, he goes crazy if he doesn't take certain chances. So we're just wired a little different, but it works out.
Yeah, we get that. You see that slip that got 8 of them, you're like, it just say what? They say like 5,000. Like, it's not enough. Try to go for more. But yeah, I'm getting better at that. But the model that I've noticed is, bet more. You don't have to do that. So yeah. I'm gonna start going by that model. But before we get into our show, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on the show, of course. What are your odds? SGP on the YouTube page, and Watto SGP on our Snapchat page. We are over 1,000 followers on Snapchat. Man, that got out there pretty fast.
Yeah, it did.
So I appreciate everyone that followed back. We're gonna do a lot more content on Snapchat, more clips on there. I hope you guys like the shorts that we're putting out because we're trying to get those bets out in the public before before the full production on the YouTube page. We've run into a couple of snags, but we're getting better. Sean is, he's a part of the editing team.
Yeah,
we're both a part of the editing team actually. And we're coming along, but 2 in 1 day.
Yeah. So
let's go to our hit and miss segment. We're gonna recap exactly what went right. We don't really have a whole lot of what went wrong. And thanks for nothing today. Thanks to our expertise on the picks. So let's talk about our hit and miss. We had a 2 in 1 day. Mm-hmm. Straight bet. We broke even. I again went for the Gusto. I said it was gonna be a 2-2 tie.
Yeah.
At halftime, Sean was just like, look, let's just go with the tie.
Yeah.
And of course he nailed it. Plus 400 on that one. And then I got
0-0. That's it.
You know what I just realized, Sean? We both of our favorite segments. Yeah. We both hit on.
We did.
So you hit on the sure bet, the all-in segment, and then I hit on the high-low segment for the prop bets. There was a 2-leg prop bet for plus 248. Plus 548.
Yeah.
On DraftKings. I believe it was Alvarez and Schwarber. I also told y'all that Schwarber was going to hit one early. Hit one in the first inning.
Yeah.
I told y'all, man, you got to do your research. That guy that he went up against, I don't remember his name. Doesn't even matter. I knew he was going to hit a home run. I knew it. I called it. And, like I said, great day for us. I'm happy. I'm pleased with our picks.
Extremely pleased with our picks. And I think when I say it was a sure bet, I really counted on Spain's defense to really show up in the biggest game against the best player. Mm-hmm. Other than, like I said, I was also, chiming in on that, the fact that, hey, Messi is Messi and, this is his final World Cup, so he can make some magic happen. But I really chimed in on the fact that, Spain had won 37 games in a row.
They did.
Matches in a row. And I really chimed in on the fact that they have an awesome defense. And it withstood a 0-0 tie at 90 minutes, which I hit on the dot, man.
Yeah, and we didn't officially go with the trending top. We were just mentioning that. I'm sorry, the trending bet that kind of interest you in.
Right.
We just thought it was a good bet. I don't think we officially.
No, we didn't officially actually.
Pick it. We just said if you're interested, yes, go for it. Now, that being said, let's go to our segment. Sean is hot. Remember, we did not count that Conor McGregor, so he's still 1-0.
Yeah.
He's still 1-0. So Sean's hot. Let's see what we got. It's boxing theme this week. We got Earl Spence versus Tim. How you say his last name?
TSZYU.
TSZYU. So Earl Spence, he's been gone for 3 years. My boy Crawford did quick work with him, messed him up real bad. Hasn't been back since. I'm an Earl Spence fan. Like, I'm not one of those guys where you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
I like Earl Spence. I've always liked Earl Spence,
Yeah.
but I just knew that Crawford was better. But he's back now. And the thing that I do like about this fight is that, you know, there's a lot of people doubting Earl Spence. But if you remember, Earl Spence took some time off before, and then he came back and fought Danny Garcia after the car wreck. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So this is not going to be uncharted territory for him. He's taken time off before and come back and performed very well. Tim, you know, he won a decision his last fight. Wasn't that impressive. He does kind of get away from the game plan every now and then, kind of a little reckless. And I think Earl Spence, that plays right into his hands. Sean, I'm going to let you go with your pick first. This is your specialty. How do you like this fight playing out? And then we'll talk about the odds.
Well, I'm going to say it like this. Earl Spence, he should be a favorite based off his history as Earl Spence. But we have two misnomers here that we don't know, that we don't completely understand here, coming from Earl Spence. He's never lost a fight before. And so this is his first, he's coming off his first professional loss. Not only coming off his first professional loss, he's coming off his first professional loss after a 3-year layoff. And it wasn't the fact that he lost badly, and he got beat up pretty badly in this last fight. To go along with the car accident that he had 5-6 years ago, we don't know if we're going to get Errol Spence from 2016, 2017, 2018. We don't know if that fighter exists anymore. And when you got a guy like TSZYU, who's comes from Hall of Famer TSZYU, that's his son. If anybody knows anything about TSZYU, that was the guy that knocked out Zab Judah when his legs was like that's actually his father, TSZYU, who's a Hall of Famer. So he has the bloodline. We know who Tim is, but Tim has not. Tim was an undefeated fighter just 2 years ago, and he's had recent losses in the past year or two. So this is a redemption fight for Tim in the sense of he's fighting the biggest name he's ever fought, and he's fighting at home in Australia. So considering all those factors, this would be an awesome time to pick TSZYU and win you a lot of money. Yeah. Truth be told, he's a guy who's been very active. He's fought, I want to say, in the last 3 years, he's fought 7 times. Yeah. In the last 3 years, he's gone 5-2 in that stretch. Like I say, he's been an undefeated fighter until recently, and he's fighting at home. Now,
just had a fight in April.
He just had a fight in April. Okay, again, the drawbacks are that he's fighting Errol Spence, who we know is a great fighter. Now, with that being said, Errol Spence is a great fighter, coming off a 3-year layoff. In the last time we saw him, he got knocked out and he looked bad. So this would be a great time to pick TSZYU to win this fight and win yourself a lot of money.
Yeah. Speaking of, he's a plus. We just checked it. He's currently a plus 113 right now. So Earl Spence is actually the favorite. Yeah. All that being said about Earl, he's still the favorite in this fight. Excuse me. And Tim, plus 113. It really says a lot what they think about him. Yeah. Now, plus 113 isn't like, a plus 4,000, nothing crazy, but it's still a close fight. With that being said, we have the decision. Is it going to win by decision? Is it going to win? Is it going to go to distance? The odds are there. So we got plus 113, and we got for Tim, and then minus 138 for Spence.
It's good. It's
good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, we got let me see. So Tim to win by decision. Sorry, for Spence to win by decision is a plus 330. I like that one. Now, if we go by with Sean, what you did last time, just saying the fight go the distance. Yeah. It's kind of the same model how we did with the soccer match going to a draw after 90 minutes. So that's a plus 120 there. But out of those two, I like Earl Spence to win this fight. I don't think he's going to knock him out, but I do think it will go the distance. So I'm going to say Spence wins by decision, plus 330. That's my pick for our all-in segment.
And like I said, that's not a bad pick too. Like I said, I think my pick's gonna make you money, and I think I really I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen in this fight. But TSZYU does get in firefights sometime. He'll get outside of the game plan if he kind of gets busted up early. So if Errol Spence is smart, he tries to jump on TSZYU early and kind of get him in a firefight. And with him being a little bit naturally bigger, that'll be the smart thing for Errol Spence to do. But again, we don't know if that Errol Spence still exists. So I think, considering that we don't know that, it's been a 3-year layoff, and TSZYU is a very active fighter who's been in the gauntlet. It's a little bit different if you're not getting hit for 3 years to a guy who's actually taken some punches and beat up some guys in the last 3 years. So again, great pick would be for TSZYU.
So you're going just all out TSZYU money line.
Money line, yeah.
Okay, so plus 113 for Sean. Somebody, we both could lose actually. We both could still lose.
Yeah.
Errol Spence could win by knockout.
Yeah.
And then I'll lose.
Yeah.
Or and that means we both would lose.
We both would lose.
So because you're picking Tim,
yeah,
I'm picking Earl to win by decision.
Yeah.
So if Earl Spence knocks him out, we both lose.
We both lose.
So Earl, please try to win these people some money.
Yeah.
Okay, now for again my favorite segment, our high-low segment. We're going back to the MLB. I'm going to try to keep my streak going right now. So again, we have another 3-team option. I think I found the motto, you guys. So you just got to pick the right one. Again, we're going to go for Sunday's matchups, not Saturday's matchups. Saturday's matchups, I looked at the pitching, and I just wasn't fully confident in that. So do not make these bets for Saturday. These are for Sunday. So again, Atlanta, Houston, Philly, money line. That's one. Okay. We're also going to go Atlanta and Philly, money line. We're also going to go Matt Olson, Kyle Schwarber, and I always mess his name up.
Isaac Paredes.
Yes. All, not to hit home runs, we're going to go all over 1.5 total bases. So just got to hit a double or 2 singles, whatever the case may be. We'll go for that one. And then another separate bet, just those 3 again, just to hit doubles. So we're not going to combine the teams to win. We're just going to go with those 3 players to hit over 1.5 total bases. Don't know what the odds are yet. Pretty sure they're going to be pretty good. So I do like those matchups. Sean, we're going to talk more about why those should happen.
And look, it really comes down to when you talk about let's just start with the Astros and the White Sox. Let's just give you some stuff about the Astros. They're very dominant away from home for some reason. They're a so-so home team. Mm-hmm. They're a very good away team for whatever reason. Let me give you some stats here. They won tonight. They won tonight. So they've won 5 straight road games now. That's one thing. With a 600 percentage over the last for the season, which is insane, right? Also, too, AL Central opponents. They're currently 5-1 now against AL Central opponents. So they've owned the AL Central for whatever reason. And then, like I said, Yordan Alvarez has been playing like a madman for the year.
Yeah.
I say over the last 3 weeks, for the year. He's been playing like an absolute madman, like he's not even from Earth. Okay. And then Isaac Paredes hidden behind him. So that might be the thing in the lineup that's working. Mm-hmm. They have Isaac hitting right behind Yordan, and it's made both of them turn up. And so it's I think at first Altuve is hitting behind him for a little bit, then Altuve is in front of him. Then they had, they've been trying to tinker with the lineup all season, but this seems like it's really, really working. So considering all that, this is why I would definitely look into the Astros over the weekend. Now, also too, we're looking at Atlanta. The Orioles just aren't that good, especially from their pitching staff isn't great, and their lineup is. Even with the Astros last week, we didn't even talk about that. The Astros smoked the game against them last week, but they were up 2 with the bases loaded in the 10th inning, and they smoked the game against the Orioles last week. The Orioles aren't very good. I do not believe in the Orioles at all, okay? Consider that, since I don't believe in the Orioles, Atlanta's pitching is top tier, okay? And they're amongst the Major League Baseball's best, okay? Their ERA right now as a team is 3.66, okay? Leads all of the MLB, okay? Considering all that, definitely going with Atlanta here. And last but not least, the Phillies over the Yankees. We're talking about Ryan Weathers tomorrow on Saturday. But we speaking of the Sunday game. Look, Kyle Schwarber has been playing out of his mind. He has 33 home runs. I like the Phillies actually in this inter squad situation here because interleague because it is the National League versus the American League. I just like their lineup and I think I like the pitching matchups and against left-handed hitting, which Schwarber is, they're at an advantage. So again, Yankees, Astros, and of course Atlanta.
Yeah, and Kyle's already hit a home run against Will Warren, so I like his odds.
There you go.
Yeah, one out of 4. Like I said, Kyle, hey man, that's what one game.
Yeah,
the one game he played against him, a home run.
Yeah. So,
and that's all he needs. You know what I'm saying? He get out there, he'll get you a double. You know, all he needs is a double. He'll get you a double. He's not gonna go out there and get you a single or strikeout.
Here's the thing with him too. He's not gonna go up there and be patient at the plate. He's gonna hack. He's going to hack at it, and it just leads to hits a lot of times for him, especially since he's just so physically strong. I mean, it's just kind of McGuire's maybe more patient at the plate than Schwarber was, but you know how it was. If McGuire made contact, it's a good chance that it's going to go far, or it's just going to be a ball that's hit very hard and very fast. So pause. So again, it's definitely a thing where if he makes contact, it's going to be a problem. So and he's going to hack at it. He's definitely going to hack at it. So. You know what it is with him, with Schwarber.
All right. Now, we're going to be introducing a new segment that we will touch base with at the end of every month, and we'll check on it. The Future is Bright. So the Future is Bright is going to be combined with our Trend Investor Day. A lot of movement that went on. Well, not a lot of movement. It was earth-shattering movement that went on in the NBA today, and I really don't want to go into detail about it for guys who know me. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the Future's Bright segment.
LeBron's his favorite player.
Oh, yeah. Love the guy. Okay, so the Future is Bright. This is the segment where we pick futures, obviously. Again, the futures, a lot of them, you can win a lot of money on futures.
Yeah.
And I've seen, I don't know the people, but I've seen people win lots of money on futures. Actually, the most exciting bets, really, because you don't have to put up a lot of money, and the reward is extremely lucrative. So for me, I'm going to go with 3 teams. I'm going to go NFL, college football, and WNBA. I'm going Rams to win the Super Bowl, Ohio State to win the national championship, and I'm going the Indiana Fever, who a lot of people are kind of sleeping on. They have crazy odds. I think it's like plus 1,700.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing well, so I don't know why their odds are so high or low, rather, that they're going to win. But you combine those 3 together, we got a plus 86,350. I'm gonna put 20 on that, so that's gonna give me an opportunity to win $17,000.
Yeah, and I mean, those aren't bad. You was talking about the Indiana, the Fever. I think some of that is because they're young. Your best 2 players are very young on that team. But considering that, when both of those girls get going, they're just a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
So. I don't know why, again, like you said, why their odds are. I would think, personally, well, I'm not gonna get into that. I would think there'll be a top 4 or 5 team, scary team I would want to play in the postseason. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised, like you said, with them. But kind of getting to some of my trending bets or where the future is bright.
Future is bright. Yeah.
I have the Texans win the Super Bowl.
Homer.
Yeah, definitely being a home, but I'm just considering that. They won 12 games last year. They went 12-5, and the team got better. Now, I'm not saying that other teams didn't get better, like the Rams, but they got better, and they're 12-5. It just comes down to if the quarterback can just play probably above average. So if he plays above average football, I think they're shot of going to the Super Bowl.
Schedule's in the Texans' favor too.
Yeah, and then their division. Even though I think the division got better. The only team that really scares me in the division is possibly Jacksonville, but I mean, are we really ever sold on Jacksonville though? So I'm looking at that, and then in football, even though I do not like their coach, I can't lie to say that the guy doesn't make things shake. So I'm going to go with LSU in football to actually win the Natty. They have a really good opportunity with their team, with the guys that he's bringing in, with their resources. The team that LSU is going to have this upcoming season, I think, is going to be very, very strong. And I'm gonna be at a plus 36,000.
Got one more. Oh yeah, we
That one,
can't. We don't know that one
yeah,
yet.
we don't know that one. And I said, what you said? That wouldn't be $7,000.
$7,000.
Yeah, maybe I won $7,000 with that. So again, I'm not Gusto Gill. You know, I definitely could have put some more uh teams on here that I was like, but I was just like, I just didn't feel safe. And again, I'm not wired like him. It would have drove me crazy to add a team that I didn't have full confidence to make these things happen. So yeah, so I could be a much richer man come next March.
The thing that scares me though is that my future is bright could end sooner than later. Sean's on the other hand, sure bet Sean, he gets all the way to February.
Yeah, all the way to February. So
he's good.
Yeah. So if you see me on a beach somewhere doing acting up, you know why.
Now
that'll be in March, spring break.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Now for our trending bets, can I interest you in? We talked about it. The NBA, they made some moves this past offseason. We're a fairly new show. We haven't really got a chance to talk about it.
Yeah.
Really don't care too much about Sean's pick here today. But there are some trending bets going on after what happened today. We got LeBron James to average 20 points for the season. Now, mind you, LeBron James signed with the Philadelphia 76ers, which also includes Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid.
And BJ Edgecombe.
And BJ Edgecombe, who's coming along. I think his growth is going to get stunted now, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Can LeBron James average 20 points a game on a stacked team that have a lot of guys that need the ball in their hands to be effective in what they're used to?
And I said absolutely. And this is the reason why. One, he's never averaged under 20.
Yes.
That's one thing. And two, after they said he had sciatica to start the season, so I thought this was going to be the time where we saw some chinks in the armor and he's going to really, really slow down. And again, offensively, he could still get it done, especially if he plays around 60 to 66 games. Okay, which he'll probably end up doing, right? Now he's not going to play all 80 or 82. So if he plays 60 to 66, he stays kind of fresh, he will average over 20. And it's I just think the way the team's run doesn't have to necessarily run through him, where he doesn't have to wear and tear as much. And he knows how to score. He knows how to get to his spots. And now that he has all these other playmakers on the team with him, he should have a few more open shots where he doesn't have to create his own shot as much. So I definitely think that he can average 20 going to year 24, which is crazy to think about. Year 24 for that guy. Going to year 24 on a stacked team in Philadelphia.
Yeah, plus 200 on that one. Sean, how much you putting down?
I'm sure bet Sean, man. Put $50 down.
50 down? I get you $100?
Yeah.
Not a bad bet.
I'll put 50 down.
Not a bad bet. Now, mine, on the other hand, I got Kawhi Leonard to score 50 points in any regular season game, plus 300. If I'm not mistaken, Kawhi, I know he had one. I want to say he had 2 50-point games last season. I'm not 100% sure on that. But now, he's with the Raptors. I like that bet. I like that bet a lot, actually.
Gusto Gill, man.
Scotty Barnes is going to be the only thing that stands in his way.
And I would add to your bet, too. I'll give you this much. Kawhi averaged 28 a game last season.
He did.
That's the most points per game he's ever averaged in his career.
Yeah, and I think he shot over 55% from
and he shot extremely efficient. Was 90% from the free throw line.
Was he 50, 40, 90?
I don't know if he made the 40. I think he might be right, 38, 39%.
Yeah,
from three. So again, he's extremely efficient, and he had a 55-point game last season.
Yep.
And like I said, he averaged 28 a game. This is the offensive outburst where he's taking more shots. And not only is he taking more shots, he's being extremely efficient.
They needed it too.
Yeah. And so on a team, like you said, they're really he don't have as many shots to go around. It could be just him and the Scotty Barnes show. There's a possibility he could score that 50.
Yeah, I like it. I like those odds really. We're in an era in the NBA where defenses they don't care anymore.
Definitely. In the regular season for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. You might catch them on a game where you hide against a team. They probably went out the night before.
Yeah, coming off a back-to-back.
Yeah, it's all kind of things that could go against you. In this case, it'll go for me.
Yeah.
So I do like Kawhi. And I'm gonna put, let's see, 300. I'll put 40 on that one.
Gusto. Oh, look at Gusto. Look at being conservative, man.
I'll put 40 on that one.
That'll give me,
that'll give me 120. Not mad at that, 120.
Let Gusto Gil growing up a little bit, man.
Yeah, gotta put some money.
He's a cheapskate though, by the way. But he's still but he's definitely still Gusto.
I put a lot of bets in. You can be cheap when you put a lot of bets in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true.
So that being said, that concludes episode 3 for What Are the Odds Sports Gambling Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe,
absolutely,
like, comment. Man, we appreciate all the love. Thank y'all for the ones who continue to watch. Again, we're gonna try to shoot for another great weekend. For all the weekend bets that you guys are putting in, we're just trying to help contribute and win you guys some money. So follow the winning team.
Yeah, we'll see this guy here.
All right. So that being said, episode 3. I'm Gusto Gil.
Sure bet, Sean.
We out of here.